Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Well, it's a little later than I wanted, but that's okay. At least we're here. But it's cool. I didn't get a chance to listen to all of Pedal. Let me see. I ate some dinner and I talked on the phone. I had some kind of vegetarian something from Trader Joe's with coconut milk and rice. And anyway, it was a little spicy, but it's opened up my sinuses. So that was pretty good. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I have a few things lined up for Harry's birthday just because, and really just because. Let's see here. Hello, Jermaine Gray, Annie Bullard, Karen M, Reba Henderson. Hello, Marcy Foreman, Maggie Howell, Lucy Wynn. Did I say that already? And Dara Edgehill, Hawkwin. Let's see. Hawkeye Helen. There we go. And Virginia Carvalho. All right. And Charlotte, bonjour, bonsoir. Uh, let's see, who else is here? Sherry Ware. Okay. Sonia Diana, Clara Cordor. Wait, Cordore, right? Or is it Cordor? Cordore. Hello. All right. Ray Raquel, Myra V. All right, let me go ahead and get this going here. So, oh gosh, did I bring that one back? Maybe I didn't. Huh. Anyway, so let's just start here. Happy birthday, Harry. Harry will wear military uniform. So, yes, that is true. And let me see. Last time I tried this, you guys couldn't hear me, but I'm pretty sure you can hear me now. But let me check the microphone. I see it's working, but I'm going to check another place just to make sure that. All right, I just turned the volume up. I hope that's okay. Sometimes the volume turns itself down when I'm being super, super loud. So I'll just leave that for now. And oh, let me do this because I just saw this. I've never heard of this magazine before, but it looks like they're speaking my language. Oh no. Okay. Try that one more time. Meghan Markle curtsies to Queen's coffin, echoing first ever meeting with Her Majesty. Okay, I think we all know what that's about. So I'm just going to save that and save that for so much later. But right now we are talking about Harry. But let me put that in safe space. Okay. All right. And then back here again. So, uniform. Does anybody do a uniform better than Harry? I don't think so. If you look here, Prince Harry will wear his military uniform as a special tribute for the Queen when he attends a vigil alongside her. Did something get cut off? And seven other grandchildren. Okay, there we go. So I love that photo on the left there. As a matter of fact, hot dog, I was looking for that photo. But so that day that Meghan wore the Dior dress, what I loved about that day, of course, was Harry in his a matter of fact, I remember what the date was. It was a centennial of the British Royal Air Force, right? So, if the British are anything like the United States, the Air Force actually started as part of the Army. So, the United States Army had the Air Corps, and I don't think it became the Air Force until probably the 1950s. So, but the roots go back to the early days of aviation. And so, anyway, Harry is an Apache helicopter pilot and he just happens to look amazing in that uniform. And then the white uniform, that is one that they would wear when they go to some place that it's either just for the summer or when it's really hot. But I think they usually wear that one when they are on a tour of the Commonwealth. So it does it echoes the Caribbean, of course, as well as Africa, among other places, Asia. You will find that uniform. Even Crazy Prince Willie, he actually wore one when they had that awful tour of the Caribbean when they lost half the Commonwealth. Don't get me started. As a matter of fact, I'm not even about to show that video from when they lost half the Commonwealth. But yeah, that suit kind of has a little bad juju on it because that is, hey, grandma, I just lost half the Commonwealth suit or uniform. Oh, oh, see, I said that in front of the wrong person. I said that in front of the wrong person, but yes, that is, hey, look at me. I just lost half the Commonwealth. Angela R., thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for being very patient to come back to Royal Sussex. I really do appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, that's very nice. B10 Pal says, I'm sorry, happy, dear Prince Harry. Happy birthday, dear. Well, I know what you got. So, wish you joy, much love, great success for the years ahead. I wish you much warmth and everlasting commitment between you and your dear wife, surrounded by your children. B10, if you don't put that in a Hallmark card, somebody is going to beat you to it. I think that that is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Yes, I am going to beat you to that, B10. I am going to send that to, let me screenshot it so I can send it to Hallmark. And I will split whatever proceeds with you. So, let me go on here. And then you guys, you really could not get the essence of Meghan in that Dior until you see it here. You see that? It is blue. It is a very dark navy blue, but oh, look at how it looks right there. That is beautiful. I mean, you could almost use it. I guess you could use it for an after six if you had to. But what I love about it is that it works so well under these lighting conditions. And then once you get inside, that's when you see where the money went. Beautiful Dior. As a matter of fact, I know it's Harry's birthday, and we should be talking about how amazing Harry looks in that uniform, which he does. But can I just say that that Dior just looks amazing, absolutely amazing. So, um, I wonder if this is around that time when they said that the Sussexes were the most photogenic royals ever, ever. And that is a long time, but ever the most photogenic. Let me move on here. And then, of course, on the left side, there is that white tunic again. And I love, okay, okay, I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm not a weirdo or anything, but if I was into couples, I'd be like, hey, yes, yes, absolutely. If I was into couples, I'd be like, hey, I would. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There, I said it. I would just have to go, hey, where y'all going? It's no wonder when you look at this, is it any wonder? Is it any wonder that they ran them out of Narnia. Are you surprised? Are you the least bit surprised looking at that photo that they decided, oh, no, 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 you and you, y'all got to go? Are you surprised? I'm certainly not. I mean, they are doing the do. They are doing the do. So it just doesn't get any better than that. Meghan with those smoldering good looks, and Harry with that amazing physique. I mean, they absolutely look picture perfect. And that's just something that doesn't seem to exist in the rest of that uh, let me be polite, in the rest of that family. Uh it just doesn't exist. So there, I said it. Let me see here. Anyway, anyway, they look incredible. Let me see. Okay, yes, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move. Oh, okay, wait a minute. As I'm talking, I'm still just like grabbing photos like I did because I just thought of something that I wanted to share with you guys. Something that causes the derangers the worst possible headache. And I'm going to check and see if I can't grab that very fast because I like giving the derangers a headache. As a matter of fact, I love seeing the derangers get that headache when they're just like um, rubbing their brow and nearly about to faint. That's when I'm in my element. So let me see if I can grab that one. And nope, it ain't working. It ain't working. All right, so I'll move on. Ah, well, that's that. Although I don't give up without. Oh, I know where to find it. I know where to find it. I got it. I got it, you guys. Don't nobody move. I am very well organized with my photos. So well organized that guess what? I still don't see it. Well, look at it like this. You'll never know what you're missing unless I find it. But in the meantime, let me move on to the next photo. Okay. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Legs. Baron, I am so confused. I still can't figure out which came first, the hissing goose. Kensington cosplay Karen or the pig. I guess the egg has the pig. Legs, is that what it is now? The hissing goose. And by the way, thank you so much for the super chat. The hissing goose. Oh man, now you know that's gonna be stuck in my head. The hissing goose. You know what? I picture like a goose, with that little wobble chasing some kids around the barnyard for some reason. Edna Richardson says, "I love when the deranged is so deranged. That's why they say no gloom or doom. The Sussexes are winners. Absolutely, absolutely. The Sussexes are and continue. And this one right here. Now, as I was looking through photos earlier, and I saw this, I'm like, look at how powerful they are. Look at how powerful they are. Harry, a born statesman. Look at that. That's King Harry. They don't want that. They don't want it. They don't want that power. That is just powerful. That day, among others, but that day, among others, they looked way too powerful. Just way too powerful. They were just exuding strength and power and elegance and um What's the other one I'm looking for? Anyway, they were giving you all of that. And I think, not think, I know that's the wrong word. Think I know that when all of that was coming for them, that they just panicked. They just literally panicked. They didn't know which way to turn. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't, clean or elegant or anything like that. I'm sure that they probably had a meeting somewhere and they just said, "No, no, 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 no. They're taking too much attention away." Yes, everything that they do is in the name of the queen and so on and so forth, but still too much. And so that was probably one of the reasons. This just that situation there and the whole oceanic tour, that was one of the reasons why they probably just said no, we won't have any of that. And then the phone calls and all that kind of stuff, the where is it? Oh yeah. Hello. I can't believe it. Well, just make sure you tell them that all of the negativity toward them is coming from inside the house. That is probably let me see. Harry is the whole package and more. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, next one. And then there you go. And look at our Duchess. Look at our Duchess. It just, I mean, if nothing else, Megan just truly demonstrated that to do this work, to be able to go into those spaces and engage with people, you don't have to have gone to, the establishment schools over there. You could have come from anywhere, and as long as you got the talent, which of course our Duchess has that talent in so many different ways, it's not that complicated. And maybe that was the problem. Maybe that was the problem. It's just that she made it look too easy. How could somebody like that, coming from wherever she came from or wherever they thought she came from, how could she come over here and make this look easy? Oh, and if that catches on, we're done. So, of course, they, did what they did, and so the Sussexes had to go. But yeah, well, I was looking through these today, and I was just like, that is powerful. And like even when I, you know what, and let me go ahead and grab that one while I can. Let me just grab that particular one while I'm thinking about it, and I will show it to you guys later. But the red that they wore just before they left Narnia, and people were just amazed that, if anybody else had tried to pull that off, it wouldn't have worked. Matching from head to toe, complementing each other. But when the Sussexes did it, it just made sense. It just made sense. They made that make sense. So, and then of course, other people in the family tried, like the Wessexes. They tried to do it, but yeah, okay. Grab that one. I'm going to save it for later and share it with you guys. And it's amazing. All this time I had to do this, and it's like it's never ending. Anyway, I got a couple of videos I want to share with you guys, so I'm going to grab those, and then I'm going to do a few more things while the video is running, because today we are just going to spotlight Harry, or tonight rather. We are putting the spotlight on Harry. So let me grab a vid for you. Check that one. Oh, by the way, we'll talk about this one in a minute. Let me make sure I got the right video going here. Oh yes, here it is. Here it is. You guys are gonna love this one. Let me take a look through the comments. Wow, over 700 people. I'm so happy. Uh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Here's what I think is happening, right? If I say Royal Military Service to you, then partly depending upon your age, but generally speaking, the first person you would think of is Prince Harry. You would recall, for example, that footage of him when he was being interviewed on telly and an alarm went off, I think at Camp Bastion in Afghanistan, and he tore off the microphone and legged it. Go weak at the knees. It was quite a beautiful moment, actually.
The way James O'Brien said that, the way James O'Brien said that was just, you could hear his excitement. You could hear the excitement in his voice. The way he just tore it and made me weaken my knees. I I've heard that I don't know how many times, but I I love that. James O'Brien just put it perfectly. He said what so many other people were thinking. And the stuff that Harry's able to do with little or no effort, all the planning and scheming and backbiting in that family, and he just makes it look so easy. No, the problem was she was always prepared and knowledgeable, and at each stop, the heads of states and dignitaries all made the same positive comments about them. Dara Edgehill, that is very, very accurate. Yes, you're absolutely right. That is very accurate. Okay, it's a short video. Okay, I will. I will. It is worth another one. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Here's what I think is happening, right? If I say Royal Military Service to you, then partly depending upon your age, but generally speaking, the first person you would think of is Prince Harry. You'd recall, for example, that footage of him when he was being interviewed on telly and an alarm went off, I think at Camp Bastion in Afghanistan, and he tore off the microphone and legged it. It made me go weak at the knees. It was quite a beautiful moment, actually.
Okay, I'm back. I didn't forget the microphone that time. I'm back. I found that photo I was looking for. It's kind of tough to find it. And I know I put it in a video before also, but I did find it. And I am going to share that with you guys very soon. Matter of fact, I don't know why I can't share it with you now. Let me do a couple of things here and I will show you. And when you see it, you're going to say, "Oh yeah, I remember that one." um, and I'll just say it now since I'm building up the suspense. Now watch all that I'm saying, and I won't even be able to get the photo open. But I'll try. I'll try. I won't put the jinx on it. So let me go ahead and do this. It's just that I got oh, I just got so many things queued up right now that I'm hoping that everything works the way that I want it to, because pulling out so many different slides can be a problem. It's just not enough room for everything. They really need to huh. Come on, come on, come on. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Uh yes, yes, it did work. Okay, okay. The photo. Here it is. Nope. This is it. Remember when Harry made a cameo appearance on Inauguration Day? Take a look in the far right corner at the top, and you can see Prince Harry in uniform laying a wreath at the Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. And that is a poster that has been on display for a long time in the Capitol Rotunda. And some eagle eyed, um, I guess, squatty happened to look in the back corner, and there's Prince Harry doing something that no other person in that family in the military has ever done, and that is laying a wreath at the Arlington. As a matter of fact, I don't know. Maybe the Queen has done it. Maybe the Queen, just the Queen. I'm thinking, but probably no one else has done that. But there is our Prince Harry laying a wreath at the Arlington National Cemetery, and he just happens to make a cameo appearance at the presidential inauguration. So. Um, I promise you, that was like my best day since Christmas. That was like my best day since Christmas. And of course, that was beamed all over the world. Everybody was like, wow, what was Harry doing there? And then, of course, when they come back from commercial, they would say, well, so and so, so and so, so and so. And of course, there he is. Now, that was the trip that Harry made to Washington that time. And all of those girls in the Capitol building, it was like all you could hear was a clickety clack of all those heels running through the Capitol so that they could try to see Prince Harry. They were all leaning over the railings of the dome and stuff like that. It was incredible. It was incredible. Oh, oh yes. And you know what? You know what? I want to say I have it, and I probably never used it, which means that it's likely not labeled properly. So I don't think I ever used it, but I think I did. Have I used that before? I may have. I may have. Okay, so take a look at this. Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. That's cruel. But as Dr. Zane said, look at these clowns in fancy military titles, medals, sashes, and buttons, and not a single word to veterans. The wider military community at the time, when the whole world is coming to terms with the situation in Afghanistan. Well, that was 8/17/21. So, but yeah, there you have it. You have all of these people. None of them have ever seen like real combat except for perhaps Andrew when he was in the Navy, not to take anything away from him, but at one time he was regaled as a war hero. But as for the rest of them, not so much. And look at the Duke of Kent, bottom right corner. Doesn't he have that age stoic gravitas rather of a general or a field marshal? When the truth is, the most athletic, heroic, dangerous thing that he's ever done was pour a cup of tea. I mean, seriously, seriously. And then, of course, the Duke of Kent, the one with the white beard. Um, well, what could I say? He looks great in the uniform. And then the very model of masculine energy, Princess Anne. Woo, she's serving it, ain't she? That is the very model of masculine energy. All right, King Harry. Yes, yes, I know Harry has no want or love or need of that throne. But when it comes to leadership, I can't think of anybody else who would be more ideally suited. As a matter of fact, it wasn't too long ago when Harry was hanging around with this blonde. And uh, do you guys remember that blonde that almost got him in trouble? Do you guys remember? Harry was seen all over town with this blonde, and her husband took exception to that. Her husband was actually rather taken aback by it. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? And he actually went on camera and said a few things. Okay, this guy.
Been involved in the Invictus Games with Prince Harry from the beginning.
Yeah, can you tell us anything about Prince Harry?
I can tell you, I'm happy he's married because he spent too much time with him. I don't know, I'm glad he's married. I can tell you, I'm happy he's married because he spent too much time with him. I don't know, I'm glad he's married. Involved in the Invictus Games with Prince Harry from the beginning.
Yeah, can you tell us anything about Prince Harry?
I can tell you, I'm happy he's married because he spent too much time with him. I don't know, I'm glad he's married.
So, yes, there was that time that Prince Harry had Joe Biden ready to kind of grab him up in his collar a little bit because Joe Biden said something about him being seen all over town with this blonde. And turns out it was First Lady Jill Biden who they became very fast friends. And because of their connection to the military community. All right, so here we go. Let's check out this one. Speaking of Jill Biden.
War on terror. And a courageous group of men and women stepped forward to say, me. I will go. And that includes you, Harry. You live by a simple principle: serve together, recover together. It's a philosophy not limited by the flag you wear. Your brothers and sisters in arms are connected by something so much deeper than the borders that separate us. And you've dedicated your time, talents, and heart to lifting up service members from around the globe.
Prince Harry, thank you for your service during 2 tours in Afghanistan with the British Army and for being a champion of veterans in this community.
I'd now like to introduce Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, who's a humanitarian, mental wellness advocate, environmentalist, and military veteran. As co-founder of Archwell, he is focused on driving systemic change across all communities through nonprofit work as well as creative activations. The mission across Archwell, which currently includes Archwell Foundation, Archwell Productions, and Archwell Audio, is united behind the deeply held belief that compassion is the defining cultural force of the 21st century. In fact, Prince Harry has dedicated his life's work to advancing causes that he is passionate about. He is the founder of the Invictus Games, a platform for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel to use sport as part of their rehabilitation, something I know a little about, as well as Travelist, a nonprofit entity comprised of several of the largest online travel agencies in the world. Additionally, he co-founded Santa Bali with his dear friend, Prince Seso of Lesotho, in memory of their mother's charitable work in combating the HIV crisis, and serves as president of the African Parks, a non-governmental organization focused on protecting Africa's ecosystems in partnership with local communities and governments. He was named Chief Impact Officer at Better Up, a world-class coaching platform that helps people everywhere achieve their own version of peak performance, and serves on the Aspen Institute Commission on Information Disorder, which brought together critical voices across public, private, and civil society landscape to respond to today's mis- and disinformation crisis. Prince Harry served in the British Army for 10 years, rising to the rank of captain and undertaking 2 tours in Afghanistan. And I must say, it's been my absolute privilege to work with him. Prince Harry, over to you, sir.
Ken, thank you very much. It's nice to see you looking so well after this last year. And I've certainly missed you, and thank you for that introduction. Dr. Biden, it's an absolute pleasure and a joy to see you again after so many years, as you quite rightly pointed out. This week, 7 years ago, I think was the first time that we met at the Invictus Games in London, and then again in Orlando, and again in Toronto. And you don't need to hear this from me, but from everybody on this call and everybody across the entire military community across the world, thank you for your service and your just continued support over all these years. It's been fantastic to see you in action in various parts of the world, giving everything that you've got to so many people, to not just those who wear the uniform, but to the families as well. A lot of them wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. And just an enormous hello and thank you to every single one of the backgrounds that I'm seeing, people in cars, people in their rooms, some in uniform, some in civvies, some got children, or some had children at the beginning, have now escorted the children away from the screen for various different reasons. It's such a joy to see every single one of you. This is what it is. It was what it's all about. I am so sorry that we're not all together at the Warrior Games where we should be. The pandemic has certainly changed or flipped life upside down for so many people. We all know how important the training is for these moments. It's not about the medals. It's not even so much about the winning, as far as most of us are concerned. You guys have already won. But I will never forget that first visit that I had to the Warrior Games, which inspired me to create the Invictus Games. And the Invictus Games never would have been created had I not been inspired by every single one of you and your companions and the families for everything that you give to the service of this country. So again, just an enormous thank you. These games are so important, whether it's the Warrior Games, whether it's the Invictus Games. It is ultimately the reminder of service, both at home and overseas. It is about caring for our physical as well as our mental fitness of those that have sacrificed so much. And that, again, is not just those who wear the uniform, but every single one of you, because as we know, once served, always serving. And that goes across the whole family network. It is often the families that give so much that are sometimes forgotten. So to see every single one of you here with the pride on your faces makes me incredibly happy to know how far you guys have come, the dark places that you've been to, but where you are now, stronger than ever before, no doubt. And that is partly, if not mainly, down to sport. And everybody on this call recognizes and understands the importance of sport plays in every single person's life. But as part of rehabilitation, whether it's physical or mental, there really is nothing else that beats it. So again, thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for showing us the way. You guys are leaders in every aspect of your lives, both while serving and both within your community as well. And this community is as strong as ever. And that also makes me incredibly proud. I look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible after this, if not in the first part of the call, then the second part of the call, depending on how many children are screaming down the Zoom at the same time. But again, just an enormous amount of appreciation from myself and just immense gratitude, because to see you guys smiling when I know how much you've been through, it's not just about yourselves and your families, but you have to remember that you're doing this also for your brothers and sisters in arms and those people that are in a really dark place. You know what it's like. You've been there yourselves and you have recovered for yourself, and now you are leading them to their own recovery. So for that, I thank you. Ken, back to you.
Thank you, Prince Harry, for your comments as well as for your support.
That's okay. That time I did forget to put the mic on. I did forget to put the mic on. I turned it off so that it won't echo back into the thing. So, anyway, I guess you guys read that already. The government and the royal family made this boy walk through the streets with his mother's coffin to please the media. He then went on to serve in the military on the front line in Afghanistan. Let me see. He created the Invictus Games because governments and media ignored injured war heroes. He has raised millions for charity and highlighted the importance of mental health support. And now the powers that be want you to believe that he is a traitor for protecting his wife and child from what he and his mother had to deal with. Give your heads a wobble if you think this boy has grown into anything but a national hero. Now, I forgot who wrote that. I think I got it off of Twitter somewhere. But the point is, this was even before Lily was born. If you take a look on the left side, I don't quote me on this because I may be wrong, but the photo on the left, I think the guy that's crouched down with the assault rifle, I think that he had suffered a great deal from mental health issues, and eventually he, you know, I let me see, how do I say this so it won't mess up the monetization? I guess he, died from self harm. So um, it was a lot of things like that that Harry experienced while in Afghanistan, as well as the fact that when Harry was returning from Afghanistan, one of the soldiers that he was on route back to the UK was either near death or perhaps had died along the way. And Harry was wondering, why am I still alive? Why is it I had bullets flying over my head? Why is it I'm whole and complete physically? And yet, so many other people are either gravely injured or have died. He tried to come to terms with that. And so, after seeing the Wounded Warriors in the US, Harry went on to found the Invictus Games. And from that point on, it has really put him on the world stage in a way that has become problematic to his family, in particular, his brother, who just doesn't have anything that is close to being an equivalent of Harry's success. And the thing is, Harry's not just trying to be seen, he's trying to help. And if being seen can help someone, then that's what he's interested in. And so, for the purest of reasons, he has created these Invictus Games. And yet, this is the same person making all of these sacrifices for worthy causes that they wanted to exclude from wearing a uniform. And not just once, they've done this time and time again. They've done this many times. That's the Ginger Avenger. And they've you know, it they don't use logic. They just don't use logic. It's crazy. Prince Harry will not wear an army uniform when he gives out medals to the armed forces heroes after being stripped of his honorary military title. And they take so much pleasure in saying that when Harry is heads and shoulders above everybody else in that family. How could you make yourself look so foolish? And finally, you guys, finally, if there's any present that the world could give Harry at this time, it's the fact that they have played this card so many times that they finally had to cave rather than risk becoming redundant. I mean, if they keep doing this, they're going to get some of those same redundancy notices like they handed out to the people just before they went to go to the Queen's, thing. They're going to get redundancy notices. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Cookies and Cream says the young royals didn't want Harry to become the honorable, decent, admirable man and father that he is. They wanted to keep him as a court jester and tag along to Peg-a-Lot and his sidekick, Mrs. Pretzel Stick. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Cookies and Cream. Baron, 1 week in, what is that? King Charles III has truly embarrassed himself and that firm. So disrespectful to Harry's shame, really. It is. It is. I mean, this guy he's a giant in that pathetic little family. And you know what? Let me play this one for you because as much as Harry is a real I have to deepen my voice for this. As much as Harry is a real man's man, he's also has a softer side. Check this out. I wonder if that played from the beginning. Let me try that again. Did that play from the beginning? Okay, let me try. I guess that was it. This is a lot shorter than I thought. Oh, there it is. So what happened there was they sent flowers from a floral shop to the let me see if I can remember that. I think they went to a pub and to say thank you to the Sussexes. I think that's the way that worked. Out of all the things that was going on with the Invictus Games, Harry actually took time out to go and receive flowers from the floral shop. And because they went through so much trouble, he didn't want to send one of his team to go and accept it. He went in and accepted them himself. And so those were supposed to be for both Harry and Meghan. And the note, which is missing from this video. So maybe I did a different video, but that's the shorter version. But the note was saying thank you for visiting our pub or something of that effect. But yeah, it was just, it was very cool of him to do that. So that is our Harry, of course. Always looking out for people. I was just amazed during that entire time at how patient he was for everything. Look at him bossing this little girl around. Watch this. I love the way he's just like, go, go, go. Keep driving, keep driving. Meghan is a little more cautious. Meghan was almost thrown from the vehicle. Meghan was almost thrown from the vehicle, but not Harry. Oh, I love that. I love that. And the way that he like reassured her, even though, I mean, well, okay. I think at a certain part he got a little bossy, but I'm sure she understood. Uh, whereas Meghan was nearly thrown from the vehicle, but Harry, of course, the born leader that he is, King Harry, was very much in charge. So yeah, let's watch that again where he's just like, okay, go, 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 go. I think that if we were able to choose a life coach, I would say I would take Harry any day of the week. What couldn't one do? Look at poor Meghan. She's terrified back there. Go, 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 go. There you go. You got it. And poor Meghan is hanging on for dear life back there. Oh, she's reversing. Okay. And there you go. You got it. Meghan's hanging on, smiling, hanging on. Okay, protect our modesty. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So anyway, I could just watch this all day. I could watch them all day. I'm just, I'm crazy about them. Whew. All right. So, and just so you guys know, I just threw this eye candy in here because let me just state for the record, Black Cougar, how are you tonight? Let me just state for the record, whether it's a military uniform or African parks, Harry can make any uniform look good, as evident by this photo. Again, whether it's a military uniform with a nice tunic collar or whether it's rolled up sleeves with the African parks, Harry is always going to serve with his uniform. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying. And then there's here. Now, at first, for a long time, I thought these kids were the same, but I think Harry right there is telling the kid on the right that we're twins, right? And then on the left side, that's the one that I thought was the other kid. But you know what's so weird though? These are like the photos that some of those channels with the robot voice or the mechanical voice, whatever that is, these are the kind of kids that they'll say, "Oh, Harry has taken Archie out," or whatever. These are the kind of photos that they would use for that. But always, yes, Deborah, an officer and a gentleman. Absolutely. And then there's this. I just threw this in there for pure eye candy. Harry thinking, waving, pointing, always elegant. So I just threw those in there. Harry with his blazer, chinos, no tie, and probably suede shoes, no holes. Always a good look for Harry. Yes, that's right. Harry G. I wish he would do a GQ. I would love to see Harry do a GQ. I would love that. Just do it for charity, but do it. Okay. And of course, to celebrate their independence, we might be rich, smart, and yes, we might even be good looking. But dear God, we're here. We're here. We're in Montecito. where there are no leaks. Or how about this? We might be rich. No. We might be good looking. We might be financially independent. Okay, I'm going to have to work on that. Let me see. I might not have uniforms. And she may not have her Instagram. But we're financially independent and we're good looking. I got to work on that. I'll find something. But oh man, right? Everything you done to us, already done to you. And then they got out of there. Just like Miss Seeley, they hopped in the back of that car and they took off. Just like that. That's all you have to do. Let me see. Harry has been the whipping boy all his life. That is why they always said that William is handsome because they have protected William's protected William. They have to protect William's image. Sorry about that. William has a hot temper, just like his father's. Pen issues. But Mel, Princess Diana, Princess Diana is the one that's messing with Prince Charles's head. Princess Diana is in his head so much he had to drop off Camilla and then go home and lay down. That's how bad things are for Prince Charles. He had to drop off Camilla and go lay down because Princess Diana is in his head. He keeps hearing that voice saying, you'll never be king. You'll never be king. And now that it's here, it's like he's in a panic. That's why he keeps fidgeting around with pens, because Diana, it has Diana has been messing with his head. Okay. So let me see. Where is that? Is it this one? Oh, yeah. Let's go with this one.
What's your wish for Archie and Lilybeth?
To grow up in a better world, to grow up in a fairer world, a safer world, a more equal world. It's not going to be easy, but I will never, ever, ever rest until I, as a parent, have at least tried to make the world a better place for them, because it is our responsibility that the world is the way that it is now. And I don't think that we should be bringing children into the world unless we are going to make that commitment to make it better for them. We cannot steal your future.
Just in case you missed it, just another typical American day for not so typical American. That is Prince Harry. I'm not even trying to hide the excitement and enthusiasm in my voice. I told you guys the other day, and I'm saying it again. Just wait. There's going to be more photos coming out in the very near future of Prince Harry at the Super Bowl game. We were all frustrated by the 2 lone photos of Prince Harry and Princess Eugenie seated in the bleachers, or actually they were in VIP seats. Let me just get that right. So they were seated in the VIP seats and everybody was a little frustrated. Oh, if there were only more photos. Well, of course there's more photos. We're only scratching the surface right now. Cedric the Entertainer actually posted photos of Prince Harry on his Twitter account. And as you know, Prince Harry, among certain people, has had this nickname, the light-skinned Harry. The light-skinned Harry showed up. Well, that's just like a little wordplay that people use with him. But Harry has always been seen as a very, I almost hate to say it, down-to-earth person, because that's something that's used a lot. But In Prince Harry's case, it happens to be very, very accurate. So Cedric the Entertainer, he posted Prince Harry's photo of him giving, him the, shall we say, growing up, we called it the soul shake. And let's not forget that there was that occasion when Cedric the Entertainer made a little joke about the Sussexes on that occasion. So I don't know if that conversation was had during this locker room visit, but Prince Harry seems to be good-natured about a lot of things, and someone taking a little ribbing or something like that. So I don't think that that's a problem. So let's not forget there's also that photo of Prince Harry meeting the singer Mickey Guyton after she sang the national anthem wearing a very cool red tracksuit. She said that even in her tracksuit, she made some reference to the fact that she did curtsy to the prince, but I don't know how true that is, but she was thrilled to meet him. Because Prince Harry and because the Duchess of Sussex are these global influencers, there are so many people that are always excited to meet them. The royal family, they don't want us to know the true nature of their celebrity. Some people wince at that word, but there's no other way to put it. They have branding. They are a celebrity influential couple. And so in this case, I don't think it's a bad idea to use the term celebrity because they are celebrities. The royal family for decades have traded on the idea that they have a certain celebrity status, except for when they want to put on airs and graces, then they pretend like they don't. But there is always that celebrity that surrounds the royal family. And as promised that things were going to get better, they did, because suddenly we find that there are photos from the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams loaded these photos onto their own personal social media pages or formats. There's Prince Harry holding the NFL trophy. And yes, if you hear the excitement in my voice, any chance that we have to see the Sussexes is a good day. And to see this very typical American Super Bowl image of this very famous person in the locker room, just hanging out with the fellas, and yes, holding the Super Bowl trophy. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm over the moon right now. Some of the tweets that you see posted along, actually the tweets posted alongside these photos, congratulations, I love Prince Harry. Royalty, the good kind of royalty with the winning team looks good. These are some of the comments that are accompanying the photos of Prince Harry holding this trophy. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you guys is that your patience has been rewarded. As before mentioned, there are going to be more photos coming out. And yes, it took a couple days, but we got them. And the important thing is that they're here and we have a chance to enjoy this moment with the Duke of Sussex. So on an otherwise day when things look pretty bleak for the family back in Narnia with, the settlement of the case that everybody's been talking about. I don't even want to say the name of it. But because that is behind them, this is going to burn up the internet. And there'll be a lot of people this time tomorrow who won't even realize that there has been a settlement, because as you know, whenever the Sussexes are on the internet, they kind of burn the place down. I mean, this is going to set the social media ablaze, as well it should. As I scroll through Twitter, it's everywhere. It's all over Twitter. I mean, it is trending like you would not believe. So anyway, just in case you guys don't know about it, there's a certain type of soul handshake that I mentioned. Somebody was very quick to add to the conversation today. Prince Harry did the handshake scene from Key and Peele. And if you don't know what it is, here it is. But that's why they always call him light-skinned Harry. There's a certain, few people who have used that reference to Harry. And of course, some people don't like the use of it. But what they're trying to say is that Harry is very well received among certain people in the population, and that's all to it. And of course, a lot of that is because of his mother, but most of it is just because of Harry's ability to relate to people. So anyway, that's it is what it is. Good day for the Sussexes. That's it for now. Please have used that reference to Harry, and of course, some people don't like the use of it, but what they're trying to say is that Harry is a certain type of soul handshake that I mentioned. Somebody was very quick to add to the conversation today. Prince Harry did the handshake scene from Key and Peele. And if you don't know what it is, here it is. But that's why they always call him light-skinned Harry. There you go. Thought I'd play that again. Who have used that reference to Harry, and of course, some people don't. Now, see something like that. That's just instincts. Harry just knows. Harry just knows. And that's all to it. And of course, a lot of that is because of his mother, but most of it is just because of Harry's ability to relate to people. So anyway, that's it is what it is. Good day for the Sussexes. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share. That's right, Ginger Soul. That's that Ginger Soul. Okay, and then, all right, so over here, I take a look over there on the left side, at the bottom left, you can see Go Home, Meghan, and Harry. That is what the derangers were trying to push on Twitter. But take a look at the top red circle, Good King Harry. Good King Harry, 13,500K compared to 5,400. So there's just not enough hate in this world that is going to condemn King Harry, even though they tried, but it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Let's see here. I said on my Twitter profile the other day that if the royal family does not let Prince Harry wear his uniform, we are going to drag them on social media. And so it was. We will never give up on Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Pamela Melissa Davies. And so as you can see, dramatic U-turn. Dramatic U-turn. They ain't got enough juice to pull that off. They ain't got enough juice. And just like last year this time and every year, there's a local television station, Channel 10 in Tampa Bay. Why am I sharing that with you? Because just like last year, every television station across the country has some kind of Twitter post with Harry's birthday and Meghan's birthday. They just always do that. Now, I didn't take time to grab like 50 of them like I did last time, but there's one right there. And then, of course, his brother, his real brother, he has two real brothers, and that's Prince Say-So, and then his probably favorite brother, Nacho. One is very a spiritual brother, and this is like his blood brother, Prince Nacho. Yeah, of course, he wasn't going to forget Harry's birthday. So Nacho says, "Happy birthday, love you." Isn't that amazing? I love that bromance between them. That is just very cool. And oh, let me see this one.
As a prince, you're born at birth with a natural platform to be able to make a difference. Yeah, which a lot of people have to spend years and years and years getting to that point. So from that perspective, I'm very lucky to have a platform to be able to try and make change in the causes that mean a lot to me, but also to you guys. And I'm still in your generation, by the way. But at the same time, as I said, being born with a lot of privilege comes with a lot of responsibility. But I like to think that I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life earning the respect for that privilege and trying to make a difference for the rest of my life. New spin on it from the youth. As a prince, you're born at birth with a natural platform to make a difference. Yeah, which a lot of people have to spend years and years and years getting to the point. So from that perspective, I'm very lucky to have a platform to be able to try and make change in the causes that mean a lot to me, but also to you guys. And I'm still in your generation, by the way. But at the same time, as I said, being born with a lot of privilege comes with a lot of responsibility. But I like to think that I'm going to have to spend the rest of my life earning the respect for that privilege and trying to make a difference for the rest of my life.
No sound. Okay, well, good. You guys didn't hear my phone just ring. Okay. Okay, so Mel says, oh, that's for someone else. All right, let me stay out of that. Okay, I think just one more video I wanted to share with you guys. I think it was just one more. Yeah, just one more. And oh man, now which one is it? Is it this one? Yes. I think this is it. Now, as you know, I'm never satisfied unless the derangers are on the verge of collapse. And derangers, if you're listening, please don't forget to hit the thumbs down. Please, derangers, thumb down. Please don't forget to do that. So this one right here. And we actually just talked about this the other day, and that was the fact that Harry and Meghan, those are our people. They don't belong just to the whole world and all that kind of stuff. They certainly didn't want them over in the UK, at least not the family. So, yes, there's still a majority of people over there who love the Sussexes. But when it comes right down to it, those are our royals.
Prince William was given the title Duke of this place. He's now the Duke of Cambridge. Despite living in the U.S., Prince Harry and Meghan Markle retain their titles Duke and Duchess of this place. Pam.
What is Sussex?
Correct.
What is Sussex? What is Sussex? What is Sussex? That is so funny. When it came to the Cambridges, it was like homina, 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 homina. But then when you get to the what is Sussex? And this is from the people. Well, actually, when we talked about that, it was because before the Queen died, I think it was Richard Palmer. It's a shame Harry and Meghan are not as popular in the U.S. as they think they are. Will and Kate, anyway, whatever it was just so that they could kind of stroke their egos and try to prepare them to come over here and be ignored. Now, because the Queen died, I'll say this: if they can spin it just right, obviously they are going to try to capitalize on the idea that they are the Prince and Princess of Wales. And all of that is going to go very well for them until somebody asks Kate a question. If they ask her a question, it's all going to go south. But as long as they don't ask any questions of Kate, as long as she gets a chance to just, throw her hair extensions around and smile and bob her head and jazz hand, they'll be fine. But if they ask her a question, the gig is up. They may as well just turn around and go straight back to the airport because they probably won't let Andrea Mitchell in because Andrea Mitchell is the one that messed her up the last time. So you could bet they probably won't let Andrea Mitchell in, but anybody else, sure. But as long as it's not Andrea Mitchell, because Kate doesn't do so well with questions, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's not barred from whatever um, interviews or whatever they give, whatever press junkets they have. She probably won't be welcome because that's how she exposed her that other time. So, okay, let me see what else I got here. All right, Meghan Markle curtsies to the Queen's coffin. This is what I found earlier. This is trending, even with the Cambridges going or the Waleses went out on that walkabout. What was trending in the U.S.? Meghan, and then this. What exactly did you do to win these, Eddie? There must have been some major flak flying in the air your 1 month of service in the Marines. And look at him. He's all decked out. But you know what I think those are? Let me see. He's over 50 years old. So I think those medals actually come from the 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 Jubilee. I think they get one every 10 years because of the Jubilee, which is that's smart. I mean, that's one way to fill him up. So he's got 5, so that's 50 years on the throne. Yeah, that probably helps. One for every 10 years. I think that is where those come from. And of course, take a look here. Now, I know I'm being petty when I do this, but take a look on the left and see Harry looking every bit the hottie with that uniform on. And then look at William. Oh, man. I mean, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. Harry owns that uniform, and poor William, and of course, even look at the butter teeth. Look at his butter teeth. William is the future king, and he has his teeth still look like butter cookies. I mean, even in that photo, and I promise you, I did not touch that photo. That is the original photo. He is still sporting the butter teeth. What is wrong with him? At least, you know, maybe the results are not great, okay? Maybe the results are not great, but at least she tries. A little prick here and a prick there, here, prick there, prick everywhere, prick, prick. And she goes and gets some filler and all that kind of stuff. At least she tries. At least her teeth are white. But look at Captain Buttertooth over there on the right side. That's what I'm going to start calling him, Captain Buttertooth. Hail, Captain Buttertooth. I mean, with a smile like that, is it any wonder? Is it any wonder that this happened? Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming back for a little celebrating Prince Harry for his birthday. And I must say again, happy birthday to Prince Harry. Just a little this and that, just to remember and to remind one another what a swell, swell person that he is. The man that he has become after all these years of sacrificing for that very unappreciative family, that he has been able to become financially independent of all of that, and that he's not just surviving, he's thriving, and we're all happy for that. So um just thought I would oh, what is this one? Oh, is that what that is? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I should share that one with you. Let's end with that one, I think. Let me see. I'll grab that one and I'll play this one for you on our way out for today. Again, I appreciate you all coming. Let me see. Oh wait, where did it go? Where did it go? Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. We need to end on a very high note. Oh. Oh yeah, that was it. It was just that little part right there. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but oh well, that'll do. Oh, the first polo kiss. Okay, that one's kind of long. I won't play that one. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing some of my favorite Prince Harry moments that I have to share. And I'm sure you all have your own. And tomorrow, hopefully, the Sussexes will have a good day in spite of that family. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you. Any comments on the way out of here tonight? Any comments? All right. Yes, you guys, please get some rest. Bye, Bear and Royal Sussex Squatties and Mod Squad. I enjoyed this special podcast. Thank you. Happy birthday, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. All right, Ma Jones, you're going to make me emotional. You are going to make me emotional. You know how I am about Prince Harry. Baron, I think Harry's best birthday present is having Meghan as his wife. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is something that has changed him forever. And, you know, now he's in Montecito with his family. They are thriving, not just surviving. They made good their getaway, right? All right. Good night, everybody. You all go on ahead, get yourself some rest. Tomorrow is a work day. It is 10 o'clock in the Midwest, 11 on the East Coast. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you for flying Royal Sussex. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. All right. And let me see. I sure hope I hope that Connie Balmer isn't isn't forcing herself to watch or anything like that. Let me see here. Oh, what happened? I tried to join as a member, but stuck on super chat. Oh, the link for the membership. Maybe if I'll try that and see if that helps. If I give you the link for the membership. Oh, and don't forget, you guys, there is still time to make a donation for the Cinta Ballet. Let me see if I can find that link for the super. What is it for the? The membership. Let me see. Let's see if this link helps. Although I must confess, I'm not so good at this myself, but here is the link. Also, yeah, let me just do that first. Can you guys hear my chair? If I was sitting on you, you'd be crying just like my chair. Oh yeah, this is embarrassing. Hey, Sussex squad is. Oh, what did I just see? Somebody. There's another bit. There's another video that just popped up. Somebody just made a video. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Good night, everybody. Get some rest. Sleep well. The Sussexes are going to need us tomorrow. Okay, I got that link for you here. Sleep well. There's an echo there. Hydrate and sleep and pee all night. There you go. In that order. Hydrate, sleep, and pee. No, hydrate. Well, you know what I mean. Don't do it in the bed, obviously. Okay, who was that? Oh, is this wow, Sussex set. There's a Sussex set video, and there's a couple of people watching right now. Let me see who's watching that was over here with me. Is that right? Is there a Sussex set video? Let me see this. Okay, just uploaded. It's not live, but it just uploaded. And it's like an hour and something video. Cool. Who's Sussex set? I don't remember. Oh, that's V. I think that's V. V-E-E-V. Oh, you can hear it, B10? You hear it? Yeah, I had this chair for about a year and I sit in it a lot, and it is fighting back now. So now, for those of you that are still here, just a reminder of how Royal Sussex started. V, everybody, V is on. Even though I shouldn't have said nothing because some of y'all need to get some rest. But V is on. Yes, V is on. So thank you. And yes, that is true. A handsome virgin. I was a handsome virgin when all of this stuff started. But now, not a virgin anymore. But still handsome though, but just not a virgin anymore. Once upon a time, there was a handsome virgin who dreamed of seeing a royal wedding. That's right, a royal wedding. When Harry met Meghan, everything changed. That's right, everything changed. He became a squatty. To defend the Sussexes. With love and laughter abound. And all his wishes came true, and now he has 18,000 subscribers. That's it. And he lived happily ever after. That is the story of Royal Sussex. A young, handsome virgin somehow started a channel. Well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, okay, y'all, I'm finna go. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Black Cougar. Thank you. It's a true story. I had dreamed of seeing a royal wedding, and I just happened to be there when they got married, and that's it. Ever since then. I know. Did you see that? Did you see that? What is it like? Let me see right now. I'll tell you right now. Isn't that something? I mean, a lot of subscribers just kind of fell in all at once. I couldn't believe it. Let me see. Where are we at now? Are you kidding me? Only 198 subscribers? And then all of a sudden, it'll be some 19,000? Shut the front door. How is that even possible? Wow. Wow. I just got another one. So only 197 subscribers, and then we'll be at a whopping 19,000. I just can't believe it. I'm speechless. I can't believe it. It's like, I'm trying to think, what does this remind me of? I'm at a loss for words. I know. Let me see. Lost for words. Okay, no, I'm not going to do it. Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to do it. Let me see. Gosh, I wish I could find that one, and I can't find it. I cannot find it. Let me see. Is that the one? No, it isn't. Okay, yeah, so that won't work. Okay, all right, you guys. I'm overstepping the mark, and I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. It has been a pleasure, as per usual, and what could I say? It's been fun. Huh. Okay, yeah, I guess not. Is it? No, I shouldn't. Okay, what the heck? Why don't I?
People who aren't necessarily reaching out, who are struggling, who perhaps don't feel they can reach out, or the fact that maybe they haven't realize that addictive behaviors have sort of established.
Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything? Have you ever had a dreams that you had you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
That's the Princess of Wales. Okay. What is that? Let me see. Okay, yes, I am going over there too. Wherever you're going, that's where I'm going. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Oh, was there? Let me see. Did I have a list? I don't remember. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Do I have a list? Do I have a list? Okay. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you, Angela and Legs. Thank you so much for the super stickers, super chat and stickers. Thank you so much. All right, that's it. All right, you guys, thank you very much. Good night. I really do appreciate it. And that you want him to do you so much that you can do anything. maybe baby. I got to show more respect. That is the future queen consort. Wow. After well, you know what, guys? There isn't going to be another queen. There's not going to be another queen for quite some time. The next three is all balding, big ear. No, I shouldn't say that. But the next three are guys. So you got Charles, him, and then the other one. So there won't be a queen for almost 100 years. Yep, there will not be a queen. Well, there is at least one queen, and that is if you want to count her, you can count her if you want to. But other than that, there are no more queens over there. Just that one, but she's not reigning right now. So that's bad. Now, see, I'm getting weird. I'm kind of sleepy, and I better say goodnight now. All right, you guys. Good night. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna watch Miss V and do some cleaning up and everything. But I'm gonna watch V and just listen discreetly. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Where are you there? All right. Thank you, Miss Patty. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's over with now. And you know what, Marshar? The age of accountability is here, because I hope that the American media outlets are going to keep you know what I mean. See what happens when you listen to her so much, that they are going to keep calling or taking the royal family to task. I just want it to be fair. I don't want them to make up stuff like they do Harry and Meghan, but I just want it to be fair. I do. I want it to be fair. If people have had a bad experience or want to remind people of the history, then I say do it. Do it. But just, be fair. You really don't have to make up anything, because the truth is stranger than fiction. So let's have some accountability. And let's have some people go over there to the Centabale. Yes, thank you, Lydia. I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. I have no idea how much it is right now, but I think, what is it? Is it 50,000? I think it's like 50,000 now, something like that. But I'm going to peg it to the top of the chat, and there it is. It is pegged. Oh, that was you, Sherry Ware, right? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Wait a minute. I just did that one already, didn't I? Oh, well, Lydia, I'll put it in the in the comment section. Yeah. Now, Sherry's is something different. Okay, I see it. But that's Miss V's, right? So if you guys want to go over to Miss V, I think it was Sherry just gave us the link for Miss V. And yeah, let's get over there so we can chat some more. Yeah, let's get over there so we can chat some more with Miss V. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Love you guys. And we got to end with the Ginge Avenge. We got to end with the Ginge Avenge. All right, last word of the day was earlier, so we don't have to do that again. We just need to slip out of here. And okay, that's it, you guys. I'm not stalling. I'm not going to read any more comments. I'm just going to go. All right, cue Ginge Avenge.